And ladies and gentlemen, what you're looking right now is our Pacific bluefin tuna. The bluefin tuna fish is made into sushi. The tuna is also known for its fatty meat and is considered one of the world's best fish to be made into sushi. So in fact, the tuna that you're seeing right now, standing in front of you, is one of the top 10 prize of the bluefin tuna directly imported from the world's biggest seafood market, the Japan Tsukiji fish market. So every year we have the auction. If you have watched the Channel News Asia news yesterday, we have the live auction going on. This is one of the top 10 prize during the auction. And the heaviest this year for our bluefin tuna weighs over 200 kg. And during the auction price for the 200 kg tuna is about $70,000, 70K. And today what we have at JCube, brought in by Itachi Sushi, our heavy sushi specialist, this tuna weighs about 100 kg. So it's about $35,000 right in front of you. It's a moment to behold, and because it's a huge tuna as well, so we need special tools to cut through this deeply frozen bluefin tuna. Many of them do not. The sushi that we're seeing in the restaurant, the tuna sushi in the restaurant, has already been pre-cut. Very rarely we see the whole tuna right in front of us. And very rarely we get a tuna that's over 100 kg. So this tuna, it's a bluefin tuna, it weighs about 100 kg. And what makes tuna the best sushi to be used is because of the fatty meat. So tuna fish is considered one of the best meat to be made into sushi. And later on as we cut through, I'm going to introduce to you the various parts of the tuna. Of course, what we're holding up right now is the tuna head. So what you're about to witness in a few moments from now is also the culinary skills that's been trained and honed for many, many years. No ordinary chef can do this because cutting of the tuna requires precise cuts. One cut. To be precisely cutting through the tuna fish. To keep in the flavor within the cuts, all the cuts must be precise. And this is the process that goes behind the scenes. Most of the time, we see the tuna right in front of us, we see the tuna sushi right in front of us. So this is the scenes, the behind the scenes of cutting through the tuna, especially this is one of the top 10 prize of the auction tuna from the world famous Tsukiji fish market in Tokyo, Japan. With won the auction of a more than this 100 kg bluefin Pacific tuna. All the way from Japan, just for this bluefin tuna festival 2014 right here at JCube. And today we will also be dishing out 100 pieces of our tuna sushi for 100 of you. One piece per person, okay? And for those of you who missed the footages, you can always check out on News Tonight because the Channel News Asia is here. I'm sure the footages will be out on News Tonight. It is indeed very, very interesting to see how we do the tuna cutting. Cutting through a 100 kg tuna is a very arduous task because of the sheer size of the tuna. You can see the very honed culinary skills of our main chef, Mr. Hiroyuki Yamamoto. Slicing through the tuna. This requires strength as well as many years of experience in handling the tuna. Wow, so ladies and gentlemen, you can see the precise cuts that we're driving through the tuna right now, just to make it through the 1/4 part of the body. And because it's a 100 kg tuna as well, 1/4 part of it is about 25 kg. We do need a few men to help us carry this sled of our tuna meat onto our chopping board. And you can take a look, the cuts is a very clean cuts through the 1/4 part of the tuna. And we're going to have the live tuna cutting demonstration in front of all of you. And later on we're going to review a thriller look after we have halved the tuna. It's truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience over here, because most of the time you will be able to catch it from the news, because in the world-famous fish seafood market, Tsukiji fish market, you can see the fishmongers as well as the chef driving through the tuna, cutting them out fresh and serving them fresh at the fish market for those of you who have been there. And this time, it's a little different because we have brought in this Pacific bluefin all the way from Japan. It's one of the top 10 prize auction fish, tuna, at this auction. We've loaded them. And right now we are doing the tuna cutting right in front of so many of you, all our JCube shoppers. It's also one of our ways from Itachi Sushi to say thank you for supporting us. In the earlier works where we have to remove the Pacific bluefin tuna from our styrofoam box, it's quite an arduous task as well because it weighs 100 kg. Imagine we have about maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 men pulling out our 100 kg of tuna right from the box. Because it's also deeply frozen, it adds on to the weight of 100 kg. It's actually heavier than 100 kg. And in between on the mouth of our tuna is also stuffed with bags of ice as well. So as we pull up and put it onto the table, it's quite a chore. When our tuna has a slightly tore a bit, they're still pretty heavy. You can see we have our 4 chefs over here preparing our tuna. And after we have halved the fish, you can take a closer look at the half fish and a deeper radar. This is the red meat. The redder part of the meat of the bluefin tuna. You'll be able to see it is various types of meat in this tuna. I'm going to just introduce to you what akimi means, what true toro means, and what otoro means. So we're going to give the advantage to our China News Asia crew and our cameraman for our magazine and publications first. The initial part will be the starting of the cutting of the bluefin tuna, which requires more men to cut through. As you can see, as we halve it, it gets slightly easier. Just slightly, because every 1/4 slab is 25 kg. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the half. And this is the akami, which is the deepest red in the color, and from the cut from the back on the top of the tuna. And this is also the leanest part of it. It's very lean because if you will take a look at the meat itself, it's very red, and also you hardly see the fatty part of it. So there's hardly any fatty deposits, so it's very, very lean. It's usually derived from the top and the bottom part of the tuna fish. Enhance its color, the good red, the akami. And we are also having this, our main chef from Itachi Sushi, our handmade sushi specialist, Mr. Hiroyuki Yamamoto. And now we're scraping through. And by the way, during the taiko drum performance, when we read about, it's usually a very traditional move to signify the starting of the ceremony and also to usher in the new year.